Oh man.
How about you, man?
Dude, I don't know, man. I love cookies. I'll tell you
Mm,
that much. I don't know if I really have a go-to. I tried Tate's recently because
mm,
I find I just see them everywhere and I didn't love them, but I do like a crispy cookie every once in a while.
mm-hmm,
But ultimately, if I could have any cookie in the world, it would probably be like a large chocolate chip cookie, like an
mm,
oversized one
mm-hmm,
that is soft and chewy.
mm. Yeah, I don't like
Uh,
crunchy chocolate chip. It's got to be chewy.
I like soft, chewy chocolate chip cookies. I'm pretty simple,
Mm,
but I do like those specifics. Like, and it has to be like a high quality one because I'm like a snob. It has to be from like I don't know, like a really good bakery or like I'm not really one to eat the cookies that you just put in the oven, for 10 minutes. I mean, there's a time and place for those,
mm-hmm.
but if I could have, a favorite, then there's a brand called Aaliyah's, I think it is, and they make a gluten-free cookie, and it's more of like a floury like crispy cookie.
Hmm.
And I have yet to find them again, but I remember when I would buy them, they were like $8 for like 10 of them. Um,
I'm
they were
sorry.
so freaking good, man. I don't know why they were so good.
I'm sorry. I'm laughing, but I gotta. Dwayne just dropped a great joke in the
I
chat
love Rihanna cookies.
because you said you love Aaliyah cookies.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Dr.
Dave,
Pepper and milk. Oh my God, why did I just read that?
Dave with the Hydrox. Yeah, old school Oreos. Hydrox.
I mean, I remember when I was a kid, dude, I'd eat a whole sleeve of Chips Ahoy.
Mm,
Whole sleeve.
yeah, my
Nope.
my grandmother used to buy these cookies called Peak Freens, and they were like these little shortbread cookies with a fruit flavored like jelly kind of thing. It was almost like a
Like a
gel,
jam
not a jam. It was more of a
compote.
the texture of the jelly was closer to like a gumdrop. Okay, which sounds weird. It wasn't as stiff,
Was it
but
like a jelly disc?
it was a disc. The bottom was shortbread. There was a
Uh-huh.
cream in the middle, and then there was a disc, another shortbread disc on top with a hole in the middle where the gumdrop kind of texture
The
set.
jam disc.
Yeah, the jam disc. And I used to love the shit out of those. They stopped making them years ago, and I wish I knew because I would have bought a bunch before they stopped selling them.
Hmm.
Mm.
I do like a good shortbread cookie with some like jam in there.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think I have like any cookies that I dislike. If I had to go with anything, I'd say oatmeal can get fucked. So,
I'm with you on that. Anything with raisins
mm.
could fuck right off for sure.
You have a vendetta against raisins. I don't know what's up with that.
I more or less do, dude. I think it was my parents, like they definitely were the parents that tried to pack a healthy lunch.
You have
I
a
didn't get the Twinkies, I got the Sun-Made raisins.
you have a raisin vendetta.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, shortbread is good. Walkers. Shout out to Walkers.
Mm, all right.
Killer Sirach says, oh man, he's got
He's
9
got a
questions
list,
here.
yeah.
Number one is, what's a remake of a classic game you'd like to see? Let's start with that.
Yeah, I mean that's something that we've discussed before. I always go back to TurboGrafx.
Mm,
I'd love to see a remake of Bloody Wolf.
okay. I would say my go-to Star Wars Shadows of the Empire.
Mm-hmm.
From
Yep.
N64, I'd like to see a remake of that.
Mm. While you're drinking your beverage, I'll chime in. What is the worst game you've ever played?
I think that we've touched on this before too. Man, I think I struggled on this before as well because, hey, this guy doesn't play any bad games.
I
Because
mean,
I'm just that good. My taste is so good.
I grabbed a copy of Mission Impossible for you.
Thank you for bringing that up because I'd probably say
Uh,
that game. I would probably say that game because it was pretty fucking terrible.
Dave has given us nightmares of a game called Club Drive on the Atari Jaguar, not to be confused with Drive Club, which is a
Yeah.
completely different game. That Club Drive is just absolute garbage. I wasn't even thinking about that game, but that might be the worst game I've ever played. Outside of that, man, like I don't even know where to really begin. E.T. for the Atari 2600, absolutely terrible.
Classic.
Classic bad game. Whew.
Hey, the reason why they buried it, I guess.
There's a game called Impossible on the TurboGrafx that's really bad.
It sounds bad. The
It,
title's awful.
it's really bad. So okay, that's all I got.
No worries. What's your favorite game based on a movie or TV property? Hmm. based on a movie.
Oh, Jedi Fallen Order. Does that
Okay.
count? Does that count?
I don't know, dude. I don't know if it does.
Um,
I would think this is more like a Harry Potter game, right?
well, I mean, it's about, it's along the lines of the franchise. It doesn't have to be. I guess
I mean,
like
if that's the case, I could go with a Star Wars pick.
yeah. Epic Outros suggesting Street Fighter the movie. No, no, that's a terrible game. Um, yeah, I mean, there's just movie tie-ins just don't usually do very well.
They don't. Oh, wait, I've got one.
Yeah.
Star Wars: The Phantom Menace for PS1.
I don't think I played that one.
It was a pretty good game. I never beat it, but it was actually quite good.
Oh, Dave was clarifying that was for the previous question. Yes, it was a bad game. GoldenEye.
GoldenEye.
Oh shit! Why didn't we think of GoldenEye? That's a
I
good
don't
choice.
know, dude. That is a great choice.
Though I never owned GoldenEye, so that's kind of tough. Yeah.
You want to read the last one?
Who is stronger, Drew or Will?
This was brought up before as well at some point, and I definitely gave you the title there because if we're going to base this on just sheer size and strength and weight, Drew's got me beat. For folks that don't know, Drew's 6'2", I'm 6'4", but
I'm fat.
I'm thin. Oh my gosh. I'm thin. I have like very like thin, lean muscle. I'm not like jacked. I don't have like a lot of body mass that I can swing around. So strength wise, it's got to be Drew.
Yeah, sure. I don't really have anything to add or